father and son.
She said that last night. She said it last night. 2 minutes early.
That's not...
You can't say that. Can't say that. It's not a real woman. She can't say that. Can't say that.
Okej, då är ni såklart hjärtligt välkomna till årets sista hemmamatch. Vi tar emot Genk imorgon. Där är sålt en bit över 18 000 biljetter i nuläget. Presskonferensen kommer vara på svenska, danska och engelska. Det hoppas jag ni är okej med. Vid min sida har jag Sören Rex som vi först kommer ni får möjlighet att ställa frågor till. Som sen går på träningen som börjar klockan 5 och därefter har vi vår huvudtränare Ove Rössler. Då är ni hjärtligt välkomna att ställa frågor till Sören. He's on his way. It's yours.
I don't need it.
It's yours.
Ja, Sören, ni hade det väldigt jobbigt i Belgien där i september i premiär mot Genk. Vad ska ni göra annorlunda? Hur minns du den matchen som inte var så rolig för er del?
Jag minns ju att som du säger så var det en jobbig match, en tuff match var vi inte så bollen så mycket. Vi var inte tillräckligt bra på att ha possession och inte tillräckligt bra när vi väl hade bollen. Så det får vi se till att bli bättre samtidigt med att vi måste sätta bättre tryck och press på dem när de väl har bollen.
Ni revanscherar ju sen med 2-0 mot Besiktas, vilket var väldigt bra. Och sen så hade ni 6-poängsmatcherna mot Sarpsborg där ni kunde ta 6 poäng. Det blev bara 2 poäng. Hur besvikna är ni över att det bara blev 2 poäng då? Och att ni måste ta kanske 4 poäng när de var 2 sista, när ni hade guldläge där mot norrmännen?
Ja, men jag tror de som såg matchen mot Sarpsborg, de såg också att det är en tuff motståndare, en speciell motståndare liksom, hvor man inte bara förväntar att få 6 poäng. Vi är såklart besvikna över vi speciellt inte på hemmaplan fick 3 poäng. Hvor vi är starka liksom. Sen tittar man på möjligheterna i gruppen framöver så har vi fortfarande bra möjligheter som jag ser det. Och det kräver såklart en 3 poäng imorgon kanske för att vi ska ha chans för att ta oss vidare, men det tror vi fullt och fast på.
Så med tanke på hur matchen såg ut där nere, för er del imorgon, vad blir viktigt för att ni ska få det resultat som ni vill ha?
Ja, men först och främst så måste vi bli bättre i vårt pressspel. Det måste sitta bättre än det går i Belgien. Jag tycker de hade för lätt vid att ha bollen och vila med bollen. Så imorgon menar jag, alltså vi på hemmaplan, vi har bra tryck från publiken, och där vill vi också att vi är bra på att sätta press, och kan vi stressa dem så har vi vunnit mycket, tror jag.
De andra yttre förutsättningar, att det ska vara lite kallt och blåsigt och planen inte är lika bra som den är i Belgien. Vad tror du det kommer att betyda?
Ja, jag tror inte det kommer att betyda så mycket. Det är också naturgräs liksom, och de är vant vid att spela på sämre planer i Belgien, tror jag. Så jag tror inte det kommer att betyda så mycket att jag vet att det inte är så bra.
From now on we take the press conference in English because we have some media from Belgium that just arrived. Okay, thank you.
And now you have finished third in Allsvenskan. You have not the pressure you were hunting all the time there. Is it in a way easier to play now when you're off that pressure?
I see it as a game where we have big pressure because we need to win, as I see it, to still have a chance to advance from the group stage. So the pressure is still on. We need a good result tomorrow for keeping our chances alive.
What's the biggest lesson you took from the away game in Belgium?
I think the biggest lesson was the tempo they came with and the intelligence they played with. But as I see it, we learned a lot from that game. We know how they play. We know they at sometimes take some risk in their way of building up. And I think if we can do what we normally do at home, where we're good at putting pressure, we can hopefully stress them when they have the ball and win some balls on their half.
It'll be a real European game, full house. Is that a big help for you? You got a quite good home reputation.
Definitely. I think the more people who's on the stadium, the more people are alive on the stadium, the better it is for us. I think we're a different team when the whole stadium are alive and singing and cheering. So definitely it's going to be a nice help if we can have that tomorrow.
Okay. Any further questions to Søren?
Yeah, you had a break after Allsvenskan. You only played a cup game and a practice game. Are you afraid that the pace is not there?
I mean, when we look back at the games we played in Europa League, we maybe started a little slow, but quickly we came into the games. We find the tempo, and I think hopefully it's not going to take too long tomorrow. But we know it's going to be a higher tempo than that we're used to from Allsvenskan. So we have to adapt very quickly to that tempo.
Okay, I think that was the last question for Søren, so thank you very much.
Thank you.
And you are now welcome to ask questions to our head coach, Ove Rössler.
If you look at Genk's performances and their stats, they've been very, very good the first 2021 games and the latest 4. They have not won once, and they have scored 3 goals in 4 games. Watching them up to this game, can you see a difference in their performances?
I think throughout the whole year, with the amount of games Genk has and we have, there will always be periods where not everything goes to plan. I have seen them against Mouscron, I saw them against Cercle Bruges, against Club Bruges, and Besiktas, and in the last game. So the last game they lost. They had so many chances, and another day they score 4, 5, 6 goals. So I don't think there's a massive change of the way they play. They have just in the moment a period where they are maybe not score enough goals. So, but they have with number 10, the player who is a strong box player, strong in the box. They're having players from outside the box who can shoot. They have link players. They have Troussard, half Europe is after him. 16 goals in 19 games. So they have quality throughout the whole team.
Looking into this game, what team do you think is the favorite to win tomorrow?
Good question. For me is we need a very good day, and I think we can have a very good day. So there's all possibilities lined up to have a good day. To have a good day is always, you also need the opposition to allow you to have a good day. So it goes both ways. I think when we have tomorrow 8, 9 players performing to a top level, and we realizing that football, especially the way we play at the moment in that stage of the season, that we will not finish with the 11 players who start the game. So that means the bench will have a significant impact tomorrow, have to have a significant impact tomorrow by coming on, get us over the line, or coming on and win us the game. So when we all realizing that, with that mindset, the guys who are starting and the guys who are on the bench, I think we can perform to the level what I think is required to win the game.
Tactically, if you look at the game down there, what do you need to do better and different tomorrow to get the result you want?
Matthias, with all due respect, I will not tell you that. No, I mean, I think Søren have said it. I think a big factor was they were strong. 1v1 all over on the pitch with the ball and without the ball. Point 1. I think I learned so much out of that game as a coach. What you already could see in the games after. I think we made 4 points after 5 points actually after that. And so I said when we started Europe is financially very, very important for our football club, but also for me, for the footballing side, as a coach, and also for the players. In Europe, we learned so much, and I think, for example, with the tempo and the ability we'll face in the games, we took that into Allsvenskan, and that gives us the edge, the advantage. When it comes to tactical approach, what you're just asking, that we learning out of that and taking nuances into our game, and it's very important. You saw how good they are, especially on the left side. They're combining Pozzuolo, Trossard, Uronen, but they also give you chances on the counter-attack. And we already saw that at Genk in the second half. We had space to play and we had space to counter them. In the last 2 months, they conceded 16 goals and 38% on the counter-attack. So that tells you also something.
Do you think Genk is a better team than Besiktas, or how do you want to compare the two teams?
You ask me particularly compare this team with that team. I don't go in that trap. What I will answer you on that is I will say Genk is the best footballing side in our group, and I said it from day one, and nothing has changed till now.
Is there any player in Genk that you have been impressed of?
I think I'm very impressed about their style of play. I think their coach doing a really good job. It's a young team, athletic team, technically smart team, but you know what? My job is to build belief and hope and create energy in my team to make sure that we have a chance to beat them tomorrow. And that is why I'm not highlighting them so much, or don't want to highlight them so much. I'm focusing on what is important for me and for us to win the game. And I think we have also a lot of good players who are in decent shape, in good shape.
Genk lost in Sarpsborg. Did that game learn you something?
Yes and no. I think Sarpsborg is doing really well. They are playing a certain way of football. But probably Genk is not facing in their league, and we are not facing in our league. So and Besiktas not facing that in their league. And I think they're doing that really well, and all credit to them. But I think we should talk about us today.
Can't have the same game plan than them.
No, because we don't have the same players.
Looking back at this qualification and group stage, there is one player who's been very important in specific games. Besiktas at home, Midtjylland away, Johan Dahlin kept a clean sheet away in Romania, did a very important save home versus Cluj. What do you say about his European performances?
Well, you just highlighted it. Very impressive. I think when you go through especially the Besiktas game, I think he made 2 crucial saves in the beginning of the game, and after that he didn't need to make any more crucial saves, but he kept us. It was match-winning saves. He kept us in the game, and I think that is on that level where we are against the opposition we play. That is what we need. We need match winners in both boxes, and Johan has been a match winner for us in our own box by making in certain games crucial saves.
We talked about Genk being a slightly younger side. Since they had a very good start of the season and now haven't won in 4 games, your experience from coaching and being a footballer yourself, is it harder mentally to come out of such periods in a good way?
I think when you still lead the league by 3 points, I think the disappointment is not too much. I think they're still leading the league. Is it 2 or 3 points they're leading? 3. So 6 games, 4 draws, 1 win, 1 loss. I don't think they're panicking, to be honest. I don't think they're panicking. The way they played the last game, I saw it live on television. they had a number of chances. On another day they scored. It was a little bit like us playing home against Östersund. We did everything right apart from not putting the ball in the net. But football is a lot about confidence, you know. And what we need tomorrow, we need exceptional performance from our team, and we need also the stadium hopping around the place. Well, of course, that gives another 5%. And I think the symbiosis has to be optimal tomorrow to create history. And I think that can be possible. It's our last home game this season. Pretty sure that it will be a sellout, hopefully. And I ask our supporters to make that as the stadium need to bounce tomorrow. Need to bounce.
What I also asked Søren about, do you have the feeling that you have got the pace again after the break from?
Max, I don't know. I don't have the answer for that. So I hope we have. I felt good energy around the place. I felt good energy yesterday in training. I think was vital that we had that camp training or match training on Sunday. I think the players are confident and feel good in the way we set up the team for tomorrow. So I think everybody's ready to go. But I can't answer you for sure how ready or how ready we are. I think personally we are. I feel good energy, and I saw them yesterday, and I see a lot of smile in the faces of the players. And I remember on the way home, we flew home from Genk, and the players then already talked about in the home game they will see a real Malmö. And I think that I have that feeling when I see them training, that they really want to show that we are as a team, that we are better than what we have produced at Genk.
Okay, thank you everybody.